Hello, my name is Ricardo Alfonso, and I'm gonna be talking about DoS attack, denial of service. So let's get a little bit into the background about what this exploit is. So what is denial of service? This is a malicious attempt by a single person or group by trying to bring down some sort of services that is offered to customers. It DoS is when a single host is attacked, and DDoS is when multiple hosts attack simultaneously. The idea of DoS attack could be for the purpose of shutting down a website, not penetrate. It could be some sort of vandalism, extortion, or social actions, including terrorism, or simply could be a modification of internal data, change of programs, or some sort of website. This is an illustration of how the denial of service attack would look like if it would use some sort of infected computers bank and then route it through the internet to whatever website or service that's trying to bring down. The different types of attacks, it could be penetration, eavesdropping, man in the middle, and flooding. The one that we're going to be using today for illustration purposes is going to be flooding. So let's get into a little bit of what it would be like. The flooding attack is sending an overwhelming number of messages at the specific site or server, and by doing so, it may occur in a path before your machine, or it could be some sort of uh, legitimate users are crowded out, or usually called it now service attack because that's the effect of flooding. It usually involves a large number of machines, and this could be some sort of um, a service that could bring down a website if you don't have some sort of overflow to mitigate this sort of attacks. You could use firewalls. Some firewalls are pretty strong on uh, this type of attacks by limiting the ports or services and the inbound connections. Some switches provide load balancings and routers, and it always is a good choice to have a backup server. So for today's purpose, we're gonna be using a tool that's called Slow Loris, and this works on Linux. And I'm gonna be using Kali Linux. Let's go ahead and open up the virtual machine here. And the first thing that we have to do would be to install this tool Slow Loris. I'm gonna use a terminal for that. We could get it straight up from GitHub, or you can install it from some sort of repository. next thing that we have to do is change the permissions for the executable of the tool. So let's go ahead and do that. And we can change the changer permission by using the following command. We can see that it has full permissions. Now the next thing that we could use is there's a website to check the availability of whatever site we will want to attack. But for example, we're looking at Facebook, we could check, and Facebook is up and reachable. We could check for, say, YouTube is also up and running. So this would be just for purpose of knowing if the hack actually worked or not. So for today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my local security cameras website for the purpose of illustrating how this tool works, and I don't want to be using bringing down anyone's website for the matter. So this is what the website looks like and is currently local on the network. So let's go ahead and send the DoS attack. So it's going to create a socket and it's going to start sending a bunch of requests every certain amount of seconds. And what this does is it overwhelms the website to the point where it will bring it down. So let's go and refresh and see what happens. Have to wait. Depending on the website, it will take a different amount of time. So it will keep trying and sending. Right. So it took a while, and finally we can see here that the website's down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop sending the floating attack and see if the website comes back up. Okay, there we go. So that's how this tool works and the denial of service attack works. Hopefully you guys enjoy the presentation. Thank you very much.